you doing? My name is Cricket, otherwise known as Chow Yun Smut, and this is the Corner Booth. This is the online equivalent of your favorite late night eatery during bar rush in the Corner Booth, where we hang out and we talk about anything and everything except interchannel drama and politics. Everything else is on the table, from pop culture to poop knives. We will talk about it all. This is heavily, heavily chat interactive, but I do love my replay crew as well. So if you're part of the replay crew, know that you are loved and appreciated, and I'm always happy to see you here. On a little bit late again tonight, wound up taking a longer than planned nap and then chatted on the phone with Mrs. Cricket's mom for about an hour. And she had some things to say, and I wanted to hear it. So, chatted with the mom. And the main thing that I wanted to talk about tonight is treating people like people and not problems. Because there are some people in my life, even peripherally, who treat people like problems instead of like people. They are problems to be solved. There is not as much empathy as there could be, and I'm not cool with that. I think we need to treat people like people and not as something to be solved. We all have our own paths that we're walking, our own stuff that we're going through, and we need to recognize that about everybody, not just about ourselves. So that's my big thing for today. I'm waiting for the notification to go out. Hopefully the notification is going out. Oh, there's 6 people showing up. Hi, 6 people. Hello. Good to see you. I know it takes a while for the notification to go out, so I kind of feel like I'm dangling on my own sometimes if I don't see any kind of a notification that there are people watching. But I know I shouldn't, because I know that even if they're not here during the live, they will be here during the replay crew. And the other thing is, once again, this is kind of a heavily interactive show where I talk to y'all in the chat and y'all talk back to me. And I love that. It's pretty much one of my favorite things about it, is getting to interact with all y'all, because the boothies, the dirty stay-ups, are the ones who keep this channel going. You guys are the reason that I'm here. You gentles and ladymen are the reason that I keep going and keep doing this, and I appreciate all y'all. Yeah, people not problems. And it's been a thing. The tune is our beloved Shut Up Matt. You said name that tune. That tune is People Are People from Depeche Mode. Yes, I know that song. When Bestie and I were younger, we actually rewrote it to be all about that flat food that can come with many toppings, some of them more controversial than others. And so we would sing, pizzas are pizzas, so why should it be? You will only eat the pepperoni. Yeah. Can't understand what makes a man hate the pizza pan. Help me understand. Yeah, that's Depeche Mode. I would know that song in a heartbeat. And also, hello, Shut Up Matt. It's good to see you. If you would be so kind as to do all the YouTubey things, hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose. I'm not here for marriage. I'm just here for the engagement. And make sure you hit that notification bell and select all so you know every time my random ass goes online, sometimes at a little after 3 in the morning, like today. And also make sure that you are still subscribed. YouTube be YouTubing and likes to unsubscribe people sometimes for no reason at all. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I would greatly appreciate it. Remember to switch your chat from top chat to live chat so that you get to see everybody who is in the chat with you. That's it. EDB hasn't made it so that there's so that it defaults to live chat quite yet, but hopefully that will be happening someday in the future. Someday soon, actually. Also, somebody let me know if the leaderboard nonsense is still showing up because it wasn't. I think that I toggled it off, but I'm not positive. Hi, Diane McGraw. I'm sorry that you can't sleep again, but it's good to see you here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let me know if that leaderboard nonsense is still showing up, and if it is, I will rummage through there again and see what I can do to toggle it off. I thought I had toggled it off, but I might not have done so successfully. Hello, Bilf. Good to see you. Let's see. People, not problems. Let's treat people like people, and let's recognize when people want to do things themselves, when they want to maintain their independence. And not all people who are trying to maintain their independence are doing so out of stubbornness. They're doing so because they are still very capable of doing things on their own. Hello, Anne Hummingbird. I miss you too. Thank you for the quick hello. I hope you're going to be getting some rest soon. Good to see you. We miss you. Sometimes people need to be able to do things and make decisions for themselves. And I am all about normalizing allowing people to do so for as long as they have proven that they are capable of doing so. You don't get to just tell people how their lives are going to be and make all sorts of intrusive decisions for them when they very clearly are capable of making those decisions, and when it really severely impacts their lives by taking those things away from them. So, obviously, if people are dealing with, dementia, Alzheimer's, stuff like that, yes, take the keys. Yes, you know, make sure that they have the care that they need, that kind of thing. But if they are still capable of making those decisions and your decision is going to severely impact their independence and their sense of self-worth, knock it off. Because then it's just a power play. Then it's just control. And I think we learned from the heretic just how far the need for control can sometimes distort one's worldview. So let's knock that off, okay? Can we please do that? Yeah. So there's that. That's my big hobby horse for today. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I have been, if you will pardon the expression, balls deep into a trilogy of books that hang out on EDB's second Audible. I swear to God, that's going to be my next band name, EDB's second Audible. CO Bilf agrees. Competency hearing requested by court-appointed counsel. Clear attempt to keep CO Bilf pro se truth bombs from public. Well, I'm certain that CO Bilf has a lot of truth bombs. Hello, Sergeant Fanny Cake. Good to see you. if you are looking for some hilarious books that are also definitely spicy, definitely smutty, very filthy. Um, we're I'm putting the smut back into Chow smut tonight, folks, because the Ruinous Love trilogy, starting with Butcher and Blackbird, moving on to Leather and Lark, and I can't remember the name of the third one right now because I haven't started it yet. Um, please pay attention to the content warnings at the beginning of the book. I'm listening to them on Audible, and I find the experience to be quite enriched because of it. Honestly, um, they're very well read for sure. Um, they're very funny. They are filthy, and they are sick and wrong. We're talking about like serial killers and contract killers falling in love with each other. Um, we're talking about cookies and cream ice cream being ruined for you for the rest of your life. Um, Also pizza, also smoothies. Um, there are a lot of different uh, items that will probably seemingly innocent items that will probably be ruined for you for the rest of your life. But that's only if you're heavily invested in those things and really sensitive to suggestion. However, the books are fantastic. I'm most of the way through Leather and Lark right now. I listen to them again. Audible set a thing where you can set your goal for the amount of time you listen daily. For some, they have options for like 10, 20, and 30 minutes. And I listen to Audible while I'm doing my cleaning and organizing around here. And I got to tell you, it has been 100% worth it. I definitely blow past my 30-minute goal every day. And I'm busy while I'm doing it, so that makes it even better. But if you're looking for something that's hilarious and also spicy reading, um you could do much, much worse, and probably have in the past, than the Ruinous Love trilogy. So I very, very strongly recommend them. I find them to be hilarious and also filthy, and both things in pretty much the best possible way. So check out the Ruinous Love trilogy by Bryn Weaver. You can find them on Audible. You can find them wherever fine books are sold or wherever filthy books are sold. But books, definitely. I mean, these are novels. Each one is averaging about a 12-hour listen, I believe. So, yeah, that's what I got to. They are difficult to put down or to press pause on. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Check those out. And let me know how you're doing today. Let me know what's going on. And Hummingbird misses wearing her leathers. Every ride was Lark. Very nice. Very nice. Um, and Shut Up, Matt. That'll probably happen in about 15 minutes. Thank you very much for the reminder. Um, yeah, I was a good girl. Since I am going to be leaving town soon, again on the probably right around the 23rd ish or so, I still have to be able to um, afford the what is happening with this hair? Afford the shuttle to get myself down to Bestie's place. I'll be at Bestie's for about a week, and then I'm heading out to New York to Westchester County, and I'll be there for about 6 weeks. I'm going to be talking to my friend tomorrow to finalize the dates on that. And pardon me, I'll be doing that tomorrow. But it looks like I'll be out there for about 6 weeks. And oh, another important thing, because I have not had the spare cash to re-up, the PO box will be closing today. Um, I got a phone bill I have to pay that I currently cannot, and to re-up the PO box for another year is $122. So the PO box is going to be going away for the time being. Right now, that's how it's going to have to be. I'll take the address out of there, and I mean, I'm going to be gone for 6 weeks at least anyway. Yes, Westchester County. Um, I'm gonna be out of town for damn near 2 months anyway, and I was out of town for the majority of the summer. So, I mean, mom was checking it occasionally while I was out of town, but everybody knew that I was out of town, so things weren't really getting sent there anyway. I'll look at re-upping that, or maybe getting one closer to me um when I get back. But right now it's just not really in the cards. So, I'll be taking that out. The Amazon wish list, of course, will always have things delivered to where I am at the present time. Like right now, it will be delivering here um, to Hoth. When I get, I'm going to leave it alone while I am at the Besties. But when I have the address for Westchester, then I will point the Amazon wish list there, so that should anybody choose to send things from the wish list, they will definitely get them. Duke of Many Things, our Shut Up Matt, says it's not real Chester unless it was built on the site of a Roman fort. Otherwise, it's just sparkling conturbation. Yes, and it's not a real Chester unless it's in a field. Otherwise, it's just a sparkling couch. See what I did there? You are not the only one with jokes. Shut up, Matt. I took a fantastic photo of the jelly bean who is sitting here with me. He's just hanging out with me, being a sweet boy, and I'm hoping that this shows up. You can't really see him. Once it fades a little bit, hopefully you'll be able to see his little fangies hanging out. He's got the actually Westchester is the best Chester. Hi, Riley's human. There you go. Now you can see his little fangies hanging out. He's a sweet boy, and he's sitting here just behind the laptop, actually hanging out with us tonight. Apparently, is not feeling the need to be famous at the moment, but he is here and is just the sweetest boy. He really is. He's a very good boy. The other night I slept for, or the other day, or day and night, I slept for 20 solid hours. And the second that I sat up, he came running in from somewhere else in the house. And I got all the headbutts and the chatting and the purring and more headbutts and bonk, 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 bonk. Yes, I'm talking about you, sweet pea. He's just turned his head. Yes, I'm talking about you. Can I boop your snoot? Oh, boop. I booped your snoot. Thank you. He lets me pet his toe beans. And every time he asks for belly rubs, it is actually not a trap. There are 2 other cats in the house for which it is absolutely a trap 100% of the time. And with this guy, it is not. So I appreciate that too, because he has the softest tummy fur. So he is a very sweet boy. Oh, thank you. My hair really, really, really needs to be bleached and re-dyed. I am not here for this natural color, um, because it has gotten I don't mind the grays so much because they tend to be a little bit more silvery. Ooh, like all this right there. Wow, that's, okay. Yeah, I don't mind that so much. It's this mousy, dirty blonde kinda, I mean, dirty anything I'm here for, but this dirty blonde color has got to go. So I really do need to recolor it. Um, I need to get some bleach. I need to find where I've stashed my sack of hair dye, but hopefully that will happen within the next couple of weeks. I would really like for it to happen within the next couple of weeks because I feel more like myself when I have some good color in this hair. Um, but thank you very much for the compliment. Thank you. I did not mean to negate your compliment by whinging about my natural hair color coming in, but um yeah, I really am liking this haircut that I got. I'm feeling good about the haircut. I just these little bits of color that are still hanging on for dear life, I kind of feel like I need to give them a little boost. So, oh, that was a big yawn, Jelly. Sure was, my little frijolito. And now I can't tell if there's something on my glasses or if it's something on my eyelash, but something was impeding my vision, and I do not approve. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Um, like I said, had a nice little chat with mom. She is getting over some kind of nasty, gnarly little rhinovirus, and actually took herself to hospital in the middle of the night. And they gave her liquid prednisone and they gave her Toradol. And we got to commiserate a little bit over the Toradol injection because man, that stuff is thick and it burns when they inject it, but it is a king hell anti-inflammatory, really the best anti-inflammatory in the world. And it just kicks ass. You just can't have it too often or be on it in pill form for too long because it will wreck your guts. So use caution, but man, when it comes to inflammation, if you happen to be at the hospital for massive amounts of pain or acute spasm or inflammation in general, Toradol is the shit. And it is a miserable experience while they're injecting it, but man, is it effective. Once you get past that injection, it is super effective. And I am kind of in love with it, honestly. A lot of people confuse Toradol with Tramadol. They are two completely different things. Tramadol is a painkiller, and a lot of people consider it like an opiate light because it's not really an opiate. Um, but it can have some of the same effects, including the itchy, the nausea some people experience with it, but tramadol is not really an opiate, um, or an opioid or what have you. Um, Thank you, Heather Mack, for sending your best to Mrs. Cricket's mom. I will pass that on to her. I'm going to be talking to her tomorrow after I speak with my friend and get some dates nailed down for when I'll be out in Westchester. So, um, but she's on the mend. She's just bringing up all kinds of hair from her chest and out of her head, and I don't know, it was some kind of rogue rhinovirus that's been rummaging about, which kind of makes me feel better about um yeah, hanging out here in the basement and not doing a whole lot of socializing. Um I've been meeting my step goals, and I have been doing very, very well with finding things washing my face on the regular, doing my skincare thing when I'm supposed to, like a good girl, um, and getting more cleaning done and just sorting. I found a box of my shitty Kraft spaghetti classics, tangy Italian. So now I just need some actual noodles that aren't crap, a can of mushrooms, and a pound of ground beef. And I will be making spaghetti up in this piece, and it's going to be delicious. So I'm looking forward to that. Ooh, and because I have a spare box, I might bring one down to the bestie because she's had it before, but she's never had it the way I make it. Oh, and tomato sauce. I need tomato sauce. Either way, neither here nor there. I found my light stick. I found my xenomorph. So those things are up on the shelf next to the boombox, and then the photo right there of Choo Choo and MF. And so yeah, bits and pieces, baby steps. It's coming together. The basement is coming together with every sack of trash that I haul out, with every box that gets broken down and rearranged. I've been given access to a gnarly little box cutter with a little hook on the end, like a cat claw. And boy, that thing can break down some boxing in just no time flat. It is beautiful. So yeah, I do love a fresh blade in a box cutter anyway, but this claw thing is a game changer. So I love it. In Aussie land, the collective term for any bedroom-related linen product is Manchester. That's interesting. That's fascinating that all of their bedroom products would be Mancunian. But I'm gonna need some verification on that from the Carb Sarge. Gonna need some verification on that. What else do we have? I don't know. I don't know what we got. When I'm done with this, I'm gonna have a snack because I haven't eaten anything today, so I need to do that. Cindy's son made oatmeal cranberry cookies the other day. I snuck one while it was still warm. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. So the kid can cook and the kid can bake. I got to tell you, it's nom nom. Unfortunately, now that they've cooled down, they're no longer quite as easy to eat as I require. So I guess I'm just going to have to get a cup of coffee and dunk them in my coffee so they get all delicious and disquishes and all of that stuff. Right about now, however, after I cough and take a sip, it is time for night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds, time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time. A snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Remember to sip first so the things don't stick. C.O. Bilf is presently consuming grilled cheese. Yay. Heather Mack, was there cinnamon in it? Yes. Yes, there was. And the cookies are delicious. And because they're oatmeal cranberries, so he didn't try to sneak any chocolate in there to mix with the fruit, for which I personally am eternally grateful. No face. You turned your head and I coughed. Well, see, teamwork makes the dream work. That's how we do up in here. What on earth? Heinz Scarily Good Monster Munch Pickled Onion Flavored Mayo. Yeah, you know what? I think that Shut Up Matt sent me a photo of this. And he says that it gives his wife heartburn. It's a seasonal product. I imagine that it would give me a bit of intestinal distress as well. Hey Richie, good to see you. We do have a song from Shut Up Matt because of course we do. And oh, B-52s, y'all. Here we go.
If you see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 50 miles to the corner, boom! We're heading down the Minnesota highway. Looking for the love.
Getaway!
Headed for the love getaway. I got me a boo that's as big as a whale, and we're heading on down to the corner booth. I got me a seat. The seat's about 20, so hurry up and bring your jukebox money. The corner booth is a little old place where we can get together. Corner booth, baby. Corner booth, baby. Mine says, woo, stay away, fools, cause love rules in the corner booth. When it's set way back in the middle of a field, just a funky old shotgun, I gotta get back. Glitter on the mattress, glitter on the highway, glitter on the front porch, glitter on the highway. The corner booth is a little old place where we can get together. Corner booth, baby.
Corner booth, baby!
Corner booth, that's where it's at. Corner booth, that's where it's at. Hugging and kissing, dancing and a loving. Wearing next to love, cause it's hotter than oven. The whole booth shimmy.
Woo!
Yeah, the whole booth shimmy.
Woo!
When everyone's moving around and around. Up in my booth, it's as big as a whale and it's about to set sail. Well, I got me a car. It seats about 20, so come on and bring your jukebox money.
Thank you very much. Shut Up Matt. That was ambitious. There is a lot going on there. Dang. Oops, you were sending a pic and fell out of the room. And is this a photo and hummingbird that I can share with the group? I'm assuming that I can, but I want to make sure. I always ask permission, especially when it comes to the littles. That it's okay that I show their little faces on the internets. The other night, No Face kept talking about a hypothetical lost in a rowboat situation and said I could eat him. It was flattering but strange. CO Bill, speaking of which, that book trilogy that I was talking about, one of the content warnings is accidental cannibalism. If I fall asleep propped in the corner booth, will I wake up with eyebrows or Sharpie drawings on my face? Yeah, no, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. The only thing that you might wake up finding out is that, maybe you ordered something that you were, good heavens, that you were not expecting. This child right here is, oh wait, let me move that. This is Anne Hummingbird's incredibly handsome 1-year-old grandson. Look at that kiddo. What a cutie bee. And growing like a weed. Good heavens. Such a face on him. All right. Well, that is a handsome kid. That is a good-looking kid. And yes, I definitely remember your trip to meet him. And that is Everett Michael Harrison Sundman, age 1. That is a handsome kid, and yeah, definitely growing like a weed for sure. Gosh, speaking of corner booth, I am really jonesing for some Denny's. It's been too long. I wonder if any of my travel dates, I'm gonna have to look at the travel dates. I'm wondering if any of my travel dates correspond with a weekend. Maybe Kim wants to go. And we can hit a Denny's down in the cities or in North Branch on the way down to the cities. I'm going to have to look at a calendar and see about that. Maybe we'll hit a Denny's on the way and we'll go live. It may not be late at night. I don't know. We're going to have to take a look and see. Take a look-see. He does have a very animated face, and he was a preemie, but yeah, he doesn't look like a preemie at all. He looks amazing and healthy, and yeah. All right, shut up, Matt. You're out of here. Tin Roof, rested. Sleep well, rest well. I'm gonna have to talk to Ms. Kim. We'll see what we can figure out. I do have a doctor appointment on the 21st to get a checkup. I haven't had a checkup since August of 2024. So I'm being a responsible person, and I made a doctor appointment to check in with my guy. I mean, because I haven't shown my face in over a year. Oh, you had Mel's tonight and thought of all you boothies. It's been a long ass time. I used to go to Mel's all the time when I was living in LA because I was dating a guy for a couple of years who lived out in the valley, kind of between Van Nuys and Thousand Oaks, and I can't remember the name of the exact little area that he was living in, but it was in that general vicinity, and there was a Mel's not far from him, and I used to wander on over there all the time. She cried when he got himself up a flight of stairs. Totally freaked her out. You know what? I am sure. Don't talk loudly about sex toys in public places again. Well, why on earth not? Where's the fun in that? I actually have a very funny story about that. But perhaps for another time. But yeah, don't you tell me not to talk loudly about sex toys in public places again. I do what I want. No, I had a thought and now it's fucked off again. But yes, I'm being a good girl and going to see the doctor. I need to show my face. I need to have a physical, just a basic checkup. And corner booth is Formica stained instead of tin roof rusted. Formica stained. Yeah, well, that works. But I also don't want my absence to cause my antidepressant prescription to be cut off because I haven't shown my face in a doctor's office in over a year. And should things keep going the way they're going, I may not have any kind of medical coverage because they're trying to cut off everybody's Medicaid, and that's what I'm on. So there's that as well. CO Bill Cricket Rocky's Deli 2 a.m. Blunt Adventure 2025. Ooh, I haven't been to Rocky's Deli. I'm assuming it's going to be nearby where we both are. That creepy dude was scary and way too interested in the toys. That creepy dude was on something and also probably drunk as hell, and was just way too interested in sex in general and thinking maybe he could probably get off with somebody. But I won't be leaving our Kim unattended again if I feel like there's somebody in the vicinity who could be creeping on us. Hello, Janet. But part of the reason that I left her unattended was so that I could go and alert people on the staff to yeet. Good to see you, Janet. Yeah, creepy dude was just creepy. And thankfully, we were in a very well-lit public place, and the staff was delightful, and they took care of us. So all is well. Yeah, I'm interested in this Rocky's Deli. Is it good? Is it good deli? Are they open all night? Is it a diner or a deli? I'm interested in knowing. I am interested in knowing. And we can totally rock out some if there's 24-hour shit available, we will rock out some late night lives. For show, Belf. Absolutely. We have to coordinate anyway. I'm fairly certain I still have your number, so I will drop you a text and we will coordinate because we definitely have to hang out while I'm out there. 100%. More than once, probably. Huh? Sexy rocket toy guy? No, totally different. Totally different. He was gross. He was the last time Kim and I did a live from a Denny's. It was from a Denny's in St. Paul, and there was just a creeper, chemically affected in some way creeper. You have never seen New York City and Hummingbird. I gotta tell you, babe, you're missing out. It is the best. 50th anniversary of Rocky Horror this year? Holy shit snacks. I should I should probably find an excuse to attend. Yeah, you're missing out, Ann Hummingbird. New York City is one of my favorites. Ooh, it's a 24-hour deli. We can fight drunk teens in the parking lot for live streams. Nice. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Plus, is it good? Is it good deli? Or is it trashy deli? I don't know. I'm really thinking that you should go, Janet. You absolutely should, especially if you haven't seen it. But yeah, you deserve to not be a virgin the rest of your life. Yeah, definitely. Janet, don't dream it. Be it. That's what I have to say to you. Go see Rocky Horror. It is not a cinematic masterpiece, but it has earned its cult classic status. And also, Susan Sarandon, when she was young and super hot. I just found out that Susan Sarandon is the exact same age as my mom. And yeah, oh, whew, running around in a bra and a slip, not mad about it. Yeah, holy meatloaf. Meatloaf. It's what's for dinner. Nom nom. I hear somebody walking around upstairs. I'm gonna have to go up and get a snack pretty soon. Someday you will see New York City and Hummingbird, and you should, because it is an absolute delight. Just make sure that you have the right guides. Also 24-hour diner in Peekskill, and I think Yorktown as well. Nice. Nice. It's so hard to find 24-hour diners again anymore. Jesus. Like, why is it so difficult? Why? I don't understand it. But nobody wants to be open 24 hours anymore. And it's very frustrating because 24-hour diner life, I am all about 24-hour diner life. This is just going to be Bill punching himself in the nuts for views. Well, Susan Sarandon's still super hot, but not as hot as your mom. Fair enough. Very fair. And I will pass that on to my mom too, because I think she's going to be very pleased to hear that, even though she will say, oh, no. No. Fact. True story. I called a plumbing company and the woman who answered was named Janet. For my quote on heating, she said I needed to talk to Brad. Shut up. Repair guy came. It was another Brad. 2 Janets, 2 Brads. Okay, that's incredible. I love it. That's so fucking funny. 100% approved. But yeah, I'm getting snacky, so I should probably go upstairs and make a food. It's probably going to I don't want to get too into the cooking tonight because the grandchild is here and she's 3 and I don't want to wake her up. So I'm not going to go ham with the cooking. I'm probably just going to make some ramen. But maybe tomorrow I will make that. That happened this week? Dude, the 50th anniversary is clearly speaking to you, and this is the universe telling you that you should go. Yes, it is. Anyway, it's probably going to be ramen or what Nissan or Maruchan calls yakisoba, even though it's not really yakisoba. But it's what passes for it. And probably just eat that. Some empty carbs. It'll be enough to get me through. The universe has twisted. Well, fair. I guess I can't dispute that. Anyway, and Hummingbird, I am glad you'll try to get back soon. We've missed you. Okay, you'll go. Yay! Yeah, you definitely need to go, Janet, for sure. Yeah, I think I'm going to head on out of here. Have a fantastic night, everyone. Please do the likey, subscribey. If you enjoy hanging out in the booth and you want other people to join us here, please feel free to share the link and share the joy with other people because that tickles the algorithm in just the right spot. You know what I'm talking about. And I will be back here tomorrow, hopefully on time. It's going to be a whole big old Friday night party. And I think we should do that. So, yeah, I have ideas in my head now about things and stuff. I'm gonna have to talk to Kim. I'm gonna have to coordinate with the Bilf. But Bilfy, I'm not gonna be out in Westchester until early November, so we've got a little bit of time on that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to coordinate with some people and see what we can figure out because this is gonna be a good time. This is gonna adventure. It is an adventure. And we're going to rock it. So anyway, like, subscribe, share, tell the algorithm that this is content that you really enjoy, if that's the case. And all the ways that you can support we do have memberships, $2.99 a month. You should get dressed and go donate blood. You should do that, Sergeant Fanny Cake. I approve of that plan of action. And I'll be back here tomorrow, hopefully a little bit earlier than I came on tonight. I realized that I was hella late, But, conversations with mom take precedence. There's, just no getting around that. I'll be back here tomorrow night, little Friday night party. We'll see what kind of mischief we can get up to. And in the meantime, I hope that you sleep well. You sleep sweet, you rest well, you stay safe, you watch out for deer, and have a fantastic whenever it is, wherever you are. Until I see you again, peace to you.